Hi, my name is Joy Lake. I'm going to be coloring and praying for Dave while I play our podcast that we recorded and published. He was in Costa Rica after his wife passed away, and these are our Zoom calls. We are buddies and we are not a couple. I do call him my stage husband because we used to play and sing for hospice patients when his wife was in Wildflower. And the sound is a little sketchy with the freezing and stuff, but we still had a lot of fun, so I thought I would play them and color and pray for him. And this is episode 2.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Get rock. Welcome to the greatest. Love you when you hate us. Welcome to the greatest fucking show on earth.
That's funny.
So you think that'd be a good one?
Yeah, but I think if you just did it, I don't think they'd keep us from having it. Like if you just did what you just did, it was better when you did it.
Thank you. You're saying I'm better than Kid Rock? Well, you're better than Cheryl Crow, and I told you that years ago.
We never did record that song.
And I always thought that's when I started losing it a little bit.
What?
I just, I don't know. Maybe it was PJ Wade Eddie. He's had trouble learning new songs right then.
Hey, your volume's weird or something. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, I backed way up, so let me see. Let me get my grandpa glasses out here. Okay, it's showing. Let me see if I'm on 100%.
Do you have anything in front of your microphone? Like a phone or a towel or a cup?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just me and you and a dog named Blue traveling across the land.
Jesse.
Oh, okay. I don't think it works for the song, but I can make anything work.
Yeah. Too funny.
Wait, I got it. Having a mouth.
Are you trying to breathe?
No, I'm trying to think. God,
oh.
I had it all. No, I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. Hang on, I gotta go change.
Well, with a podcast, they can't see us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. See my boob. Janet Jackson.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
The least I can do is make it laugh.
How was your swim yesterday?
Oh, it was good, man. It was raining when I went down. I was so happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we got dust, just because we're waiting for him to come back. Man, I settled it all out. The air was clean.
Oh, nice.
It was perfect. And I think some of that dust, because I'm not kidding, it'd just be a wall of dust out there, when big cars, and they go flying by because they don't get crap about little me choking to death up here.
Right.
I smoked my cigarette out there anyway. But there's this huge philodendron. Maybe I can take it over there and show you. I don't know. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to remember what a philodendron looks like.
Well, I think it is. I mean,
I'm on a tour of your place.
Can you see it?
Well, I see a plant, a huge,
okay, green and yellow.
Oh no, I'm getting the sun.
I know. Right now, you're not getting. Okay, let me go. There's so much dust out on my deck. I told you I cleaned about 7-8 days ago now.
Yeah.
And it's worse now was in.
Oh no.
So, something happens. Okay, this will probably be better. Shouldn't have any sun. This is my deck with the dust.
Oh, nice. Cute little patio.
And I got one up above going out in my bedroom, but I don't know if you can see that.
I see a palm tree, I think.
Well, there's a little palm tree. Okay. You see that? The green and yellow?
It's a lighter green. Is that the one?
Yes, it's lighter green. It's got yellow in it.
Okay. Is it just a big green plant, basically?
Yeah, it's a yellow and green plant. And there's one, the new stuff growing.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a vine down there.
Yeah, so, but I think the duck.
Are you on the second floor or something?
Yeah, I go to the second floor, and then my bedrooms are upstairs, so.
Oh, okay. Let me see outside more.
I don't. Well, yeah, at least it cleaned off. The dust's kind of done a number on it.
Let me see. Can you see the ocean from where you're at or not? So I just see treetops now. Did I lose you? Uh-oh. I think I lost you.
Phone's gonna connect.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I can't
I
tell.
see.
Yeah, way down there.
Yeah, you got the dirt road where everybody's flying by on their bikes and motorcycles and cars. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have dust yet, but that'll happen. Anyway, so this is looking down the other way.
Nice. So you can't see the ocean though, right?
No, not until I go upstairs. We can do that. But I doubt you can see it because it's just a small little, it's just like a little wedge. So.
Oh, okay.
When they said, partial ocean view, they weren't kidding. But at least I can see it, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's
my
your
dining
kitchen. Oh, nice. A little table and kitchenette.
Which never gets used other than to throw things on.
Well, isn't that how we all are?
Yeah.
I know. Ray wants to keep his kitchen table, and I'm kind of like, I don't really understand why. We never used it.
That's my garbage. It needs to go out. You can take it out. Yeah. This is my kitchen.
That's a great little kitchen.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Do you have enough counter space?
Yeah. Once you're probably looking right at my microwave.
Oh, your hood. Your stove range hood.
So
now the microwave. Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, once I got that up, I figured out a way to get it up. Now there's enough.
I'm looking at the cupboards. You gotta go lower. There we go. What's that? Is that CJ?
My baby and a dolphin.
Aww.
And those over there, I don't know if you can see on the floor. That's my lifting. That's my dumbbells.
I don't see them. Are they by the chair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're Coke. Yeah.
2-liter bottles.
This is called Adapt and Survive.
Your bike you got.
We're going there next.
Oh, it's pretty. I like that black with green.
Yeah. And it's a Super Pro, so I don't know.
Hey, how's your guitar doing? How's Michelle?
She's doing okay. I haven't taken her out for a while, but I will.
Okay, but she's keeping. You're not worried about the moisture stuff like you were?
Well, I found out from that guy, I was going to get a little something to absorb moisture.
Right.
Moisture. I'll get closer. Let me tilt this back so you can get my ugly mug in. Anyway, but I went down and talked to him, and it wouldn't have been the case. Oh. And so what he told me was, well, we really do, because it's like $50.
Yeah.
So you get a sock or shirt or something, put rice in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then put rock salt in it. So the rock salt absorbs the moisture. And I keep it in my case the whole time. And that alone.
Oh, and that'll fit.
Yeah, and so I put it up in the neck area, and so it the rice absorbs whatever melts from the salt.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, ma'am. It's ingenuity. It's finest. And I came up with it. No, I didn't. I had somebody told me that. But, well, you're juggling all over the place. What's going on there?
I'm trying to get comfortable.
The dog is?
No.
Or you?
Me.
Okay. Take all the time in the world, all the time you need within the next 20 seconds to get comfortable. I'm gone.
I still have my Christmas decorations up. I'm trying to decide if I'm taking them down today or if I'm waiting another day.
Make it a year-round thing. Just leave the damn things up.
You know, I tried that one year when the kids were little because I was so depressed. And it gets, you know, around April, they're all dusty and nasty and it's yucky.
Yeah.
So it didn't work out so well.
I think it took me longer to get my mind wrapped around the idea that I moved here. I lost my wife, but I mean, I kind of had, you know, and just all that stuff. And I think I finally came. That's why I said I'll never get over CJ, but it's easier, you know.
Yeah.
So, because I feel more motivated now than ever. I mean, I got a good routine going.
Yeah.
In fact, I just did weights, you know, before you got on.
Cool.
Before I got on.
So do you up your lease? You're gonna re-up it when you're.
If that's what it takes, I mean, but like, you know, every other place I've only rented 3 places.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, you bought before.
You were in the Grand, so
yeah.
Anyway, but those 2 in the Grand, you know, they just said, "No, you just go month to month after that. Just give me 30 days."
Right. Yeah, but they can also kick you out, you know, with only 30 days notice.
Yeah.
No,
But he took me,
Costa Rica, though.
and he told me, I mean, he even said this on the phone, and he's never lied, you know, gave me any reason to doubt him, right? And so, but he said, he goes, no, we'll give you 2-3 months.
Oh. So basically,
I mean,
you get to stay until they're remodeling.
Yeah.
So until it's time to remodel, you get to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounded like. Bruno, no, don't worry about it. I'll have to find another place. And hopefully I'll be in a better position because, like, I didn't drink last night. I really need to cut. Not really need to cut because I haven't been drinking that much, but if I cut out any beer, I mean, that would, you know, maybe except when I go to visit my Tico bros. That or, you know, when I go to something to eat, which is really rare anymore. I'm actually liking cooking, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
There's times, no, I just go down and get a pizza, you know, because I can walk to a couple of joints here. But, what was I going to say? I'm trying to get on Zoom, set up a meeting, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it won't give me the invite. So I can invite my sister, and she's on Yahoo.
So I just copied the link. They should have given you a link to copy.
Won't let me copy. I highlighted, and it won't let me copy.
No, there's a button on the right-hand side of it. There's like a little icon dealy, like a little...
Okay.
A little sketch of something on right next to the link. I just scrolled over it to see what it said, and it said copy, so I clicked on it, and it said it copied it.
Oh! Sweet!
Yeah, so maybe you can figure it out sooner.
Yeah, I'll try to schedule it again, because I never had trouble, because it still did that when I hit schedule a meeting, so I need to copy that first. And probably send it to my sister, the link.
Oh.
And
do the settings so she can get in the room and wait for 5 minutes before or whatever.
Yeah, I'll give it a real good look.
Maybe that'll help with that whole thing where it doesn't connect.
Yeah, because otherwise I can start up a meeting. I need to get the link to her, so. And I wasn't having trouble before. That's just so.
I like that when I schedule them out for all week, then you can just go back to that original email because that's what you just did, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you could schedule them for whatever days and time and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
How often did you talk to her? Where'd you go? Uh-oh, you froze. You're beautiful frozen, you know. My internet bad or something? I don't know. What's going on?
Kind of do it.
Okay, I didn't catch anything you said because it was frozen.
It did glitch.
It said my internet connection is unstable, so I'm not sure what. We've had snow for the last 2 days.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That can do it, yeah.
I know, I'll put a commercial in there. I'll cut that part out and put a commercial. That's funny.
That is funny, yeah. Just put.
It was funny because I have a whole thing telling you how to do your commercials. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had to pre-record and then I can insert it into the recording. And anyway, I have no idea if I don't even know if we'll get people to listen. And, I'm assuming that if they're listening to podcasts, they're used to other people having commercials. Yeah. So I'm not going to worry about it. So,
dude, I'll tell you what I did. Wait, this is back in my 20s. Friend Roland, he's my racquetball partner first, but he he's on Boise Station. He does the news.
Oh.
So he was doing that was major. And anyway, and so I was taking a class called Film as Lit. And so we were supposed to give these little, you can either write up, a report on, what you want to call it, or you could do a radio commercial so you could tape it and play it in front of the class or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Or you could do a video. So a review, you could do a review of a movie.
Oh.
I chose to do the video because I'm not a ham or anything, but I am. But anyway, he came over to my house and recorded, and Ham, my wife at the time, I got a bottle of hairspray. She had a whatever kind of spray, and she covered it with white. And she's an artist too, and he drew this these two cats, and it was called Itchy and Scratchy Bed Flea or something deodorant. I think it was deodorant. Then the other one I did was I did a look back at Paul Newman. At the time, Color Money was out, and anyway, and I did an introduction, and then I did part of it, and it was like a Siskel and Ebert. That's what it was like.
Oh, okay.
And so and I talked about the first movie, and it was Cool Hand Luke, which I'd seen 100 times. And we put a clip in of the movie, we edited it in, of a couple of them. And I remember one of my things, I go, when I was doing, when I did that one, okay, I got through that, then I said, and then Roland said, now for a word from our sponsors. And I go, the Itchy and Scratchy and Paul Newman's own dressing. It was so cute. But I'm telling you all this because it was so. But anyway, so then I got back to the Color Money. But the one thing I did say was, with Color Money, I said, Tom Cruise for the younger crowd, and Paul Newman's for crowds of all ages, In other words, he's still hot, but he's older.
Yeah.
Anyway, teacher, and the whole classroom was just breaking up for us, playing this with us. But then I got to, the end, and I did, and I rated him with Newman's own dressing. I got 4 dressings.
Yeah.
And I had Color Money 3, or, Cool and Luke 3, and whatever, doesn't matter. But I looked at the thing, what is this stuff? I'm like, this is, whatever, say Cool Ranch. I gave it 3 bottles, and the stars.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the damn thing was like 20 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
But it was broken up, into commercial, introduction.
Yeah.
And
we can do that too with our thing.
Yeah, and so anyway, the teacher goes, God, I mean, what, how much can you talk about in 20 minutes? Because everybody else is 2-3 minutes, 5. Right. And I go, well, I think you like it. Put it on, and the crowd.
The class.
The class loved it, man. They just cracked up. And she actually says, have you ever thought about going into taking classes about making movies?
Cute.
So she was, anyway, she wasn't, she was pretty a plain Jane gal, In other words, pretty much straight. So when she saw it was 22 minutes or something, she goes, oh my God. I'm just going to get on there and drone on about the whole movie.
Right.
And she made some comment. What are you going to do, to tell the movie? I go, no, I think you'll enjoy it. That was about 27. Pam and I were taking it together.
Yeah?
I don't remember how she did hers, but I wrote it. She's a good writer. But enough about me. Let's talk about you for a while. We talk about me if you got troubles. I got more.
It's just boring at my house. Same old, same old. This morning I overslept because I didn't get to bed till 2. And the alarm went off at 4 for him to get up. And then I did have an alarm set for 5. I must have turned it off a couple days ago, though, because it didn't ring yesterday either. But I was supposed to get up at 5, get dressed, and get to the bank and the post office, and I was going to hit the gas station at 5:30 to get some junk food because I haven't been out of the house in a week, except to run to the post office early in the morning before everything opens. And so he had planned on leaving early, though. So neither one of us talked to each other, and we have one vehicle. So,
man.
At 5, like 4 or 5 minutes after 5, he's getting his clothes out of the dresser, and I'm like, oh, are you getting ready to go already? He's like, yeah, I was going to leave early. And I'm like, shoot, I got to go to the post office and mail my cards. And he's like, well, I can drive you if you want. I said, well, the problem is I had 2 other stops. And so I did. I had him drive me, though, because of all the snow. And I hardly drive anymore. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to go drive in the snow and ice. That's a great plan.
Yeah.
He's driving it every day. Half hour to work each time at least, if not longer now. So anyway, so he was a little stressed out because I added this, but I'm like, there's 3 days where the bank's not open. I have to deposit my money now so that when they take the bills automatic payments out, I said, I don't get how they can take the money out on the weekend when the bank's not open, but it happens. So I'm in there. And he's like,
Bots will do it.
I don't have my cash yet. I said, I know, that's why my money has to get in the bank. I have to get mine off my unemployment card to get it into the bank so that it covers whatever's coming out. And yeah, so anyway, and then he was so nice because when we got to the gas station, he decided to get a pack of smokes there instead of his normal spot. And so he was up at the cash register and he said, we're together and I'm paying. So that was so nice. You know, I grabbed a couple of the hot things in the breakfast hash browns.
Right on.
You know, and my drink, and then he grabbed me the couple of candy bar, the peanut M&Ms I wanted, and he paid for it.
So that's what you were, you know, that's what we were talking about yesterday, you know. Sorry about the belch, but yelling, but it's just like, yeah, you know, like sooner or later, you guys, his bill will be yours will be his, and that'll be a while, but
yeah,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, it just was nice because I had already, you know, he was already running a little later than he wanted to be because he had piddled around. And then I made him more late. And then he was nice to me. So it was just nice. And I let him know that I'm going to, instead of going and doing those cards 3 times a week, I'm going to do it 1 time a week now. So I've been doing 3 times a week for 2 months. And I think I'm getting burned out. Because it's not creative enough. Like it's not. Yeah, so I got to figure out what to do. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to do next on that. But if I do at least now that I've flooded it 3 times a week for 2 months, I think 1 time a week will be fine.
Yeah.
You know, and then I can be a little more creative. And I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to stop designing the cards and I'm just going to order them online again because they're just better. They're more creative. They're more fun. They got pictures. Mine don't have pictures. I got to think of everything. What I'm.
Is this for? Yeah, that's where I come in. Just tell me what you need. Right about. But so you're talking about birthday, Christmas, and all kinds of cards, or just your business?
Postcards with the scripture that.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I wasn't sure where we're at.
I was hoping to make a business out of it, but I don't know. I think it's more in the ministry area, and I'm not really sure. I'm not a nonprofit. I don't really want to be a nonprofit. And I'm not sure what to do.
A lot of work.
It is, and I thought I would have more fun creating my cards, but I'm not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I thought it would be. It's not. I'd rather just open a coloring book or pull out somebody else's card they made and color it. So, and they make cool postcards and little greeting cards online. So then that goes back to the affiliate thing where once I figure out how to get my website up and running, because I still can't figure it out. So I'm hoping next week my bank put a thing on about the stimulus check should be in next week sometime. It'll release on the 4th or 5th or something. And so I'm hoping I can go into the Wix.com and I'm hoping it'll be reasonably priced for hiring one of their people that they have that can help me get my website up running. Because the issue I'm having is I chose a template style, but I can't get rid of the pictures and stuff they have on there. And then it's geared toward people that know how to design. And I used to be able to do that until they updated and upgraded the computer systems, and they changed things right in the middle of me moving and being in school, and I wasn't working on that stuff anymore. So everything I had learned, I missed a whole step in there, and I've been trying to catch up, but it's not working. So at this point, there's enough people that know it fast enough that I'm hoping for about $50 I can get my website up and running. There's a lot of stuff I know how to do, but there's just a few things I can't figure out. And so in order to do the affiliate thing with thing with Amazon, I have to show that my website it has to be functioning and published and out there. It has to be working. So
shit, I can't imagine. I mean, I would end up with my home base in India and not even know it.
well, the hard part is sometime this last year I had signed up for the free trial something or the free version, but then they sent a link and a special offer of half price for the year, and it included a store and being able to have payments and all that. And I thought, okay, well, that's a good deal. And it came with the domain name, whatever you name your store. And so I thought, okay, that'll give me a year to get it up and running, get things on there to sell, and then it'll pay for itself, hopefully, by the time I have to re-up at the regular price. So the problem is, though, I haven't been able to get it up. Oh, is your sister calling?
Yeah, it's okay. It's something to do with Zoom. But right now, like, I haven't put anything down. I'll get to that later. Or maybe she figured out how to do it.
Oh,
got it.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
but I need to
invite you.
Yeah, wait, I'm sorry. Were you finished?
Well, I just was saying how it's just been really hard because I have to have this website up and running in order to do the affiliate process, and I have to apply for the affiliate. Plus, then I have to, once I get approved, I have to go in and find all the items that I use and get them the links for that affiliate onto my website.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah, and one mistake, start all over again, right?
I had to set aside like $300 for when my year is up. I paid like $150 was the half price. So, I'm not. It's not a regret thing. It's more about I feel like I'm underwater trying to, grab for air. So,
I feel that every day when I'm in the ocean.
Hey, when you're in the ocean, pray for me to get this website going. So, because the other thing too is then I can put links to our podcast. I can put links to all my YouTube stuff. I can put links. I can put links.
I see.
And stuff. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm hoping that I've even put up on my whiteboard all the stuff. It's all connected. I just have to make those connections happen, and that website is a real stumbling block right now. So, anyway, now I'm done.
Hey, I got a question. Did you get anything back from my attorney? Because one thing we didn't talk. Did he tell you what you needed to do, or can it be white out? Or
just that original email that I got the other day. So I found the form and I downloaded it with Adobe and I filled it in on the computer and printed it off. It's ready to go. So now the issue is it's a holiday and a weekend and I don't have a car. So
just wait.
I can mail it on Monday because Jessie has her surgery on Monday to not ever.
Oh, yeah.
So while she has surgery, I'll probably go check out the post office. Hopefully they'll be open.
I don't know why I asked.
What?
Should have figured you had it done.
No, you're fine. So, so the form's all filled out. I filled in all the spots that he missed, and it's all good. It's all ready.
Thank you very much. Now, one thing also, I want to get this in before, and sometimes I get off and I go, shoot, I'm going to ask. But this just came up today. But so if I copy that and then go into email and paste it, her email, this is Zoom.
Oh, okay.
It should show up there, right?
If you copy it and then you go into an email that you're composing for her and you paste it into there, And the reason yours had two links for the podcast was because I know it's different than Zoom, but in the email, it let me add a link. So there's an actual link button somewhere at the bottom. So you can actually click the link button, and it'll let you paste it into their form, and then it will create a link.
Okay.
Or
I'm going to try that, and then hopefully it'll work out. But
yeah.
You didn't do that. I don't know. Normally, like with you, I mean, I get this invite box, and then I put Joy, your name would come down,
right?
And but I'd use Yahoo, but then I just said span to schedule a meeting, and it did that today, and I didn't even have a chance to invite her, so I don't know.
Well, I think at this point, if you schedule the meeting and play around with all the options that you can, like.
Oh, you looked at. Okay.
Like the letting somebody hang out in the waiting room while they're waiting for you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I get to that point,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to.
No, I'm just saying when you schedule meetings for longer than one time, pop up all these different options, and I mean maybe it popped up for one meeting, but you schedule them out. I don't know. It just.
I think you can use it every time.
Okay.
I think,
So.
We'll see. What do I know? It was working great, then it's not. And now I've stopped.
Right.
There's nothing worse than a stalled save.
And when it saved this Zoom meeting yesterday in documents, under documents, and now I can't get the version where I can see us. So I'm not sure when I'm saving it. I need to make sure I save it under something else. I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Tonight's going to be a busy night, I do believe.
Why? Yeah. New Year's. Yeah, I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere, snowed in a way, so.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to go party the New Year in.
Yeah, no.
And I don't have TV except for online stuff like YouTube and Netflix and Amazon Prime, so it's not like I'm going to be watching the ball drop or anything, so.
Right, I don't really care.
I could look it up on YouTube, but now that it's digital, it's not as fun.
Yeah.
I liked it better when it was manual. So, but they do a ball drop all over the world. Maybe I can look up the ones around the other side of the world.
Yeah, they usually start.
Yeah.
I think down around Australia way, if I remember right.
Yeah. Australia, New Zealand, the Asian countries. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bet Paris has a good one, huh?
Probably throw it off the Eiffel Tower.
I think the Eiffel Tower has a light show or something, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They got big fireworks. They have in the past, yeah.
Maybe I'll look them up. That would be fun.
Yeah. They were like, my neighbor is going to be stupid tonight.
Why?
Because he was off a bunch of shit last night. And I was wondering what he was doing when I was walking to the store yesterday afternoon, because I could hear him tap like he's putting a pipe in, where
like a muscle hose?
It's a rocket hole or whatever.
Okay.
And then last night he let some big ass ones go. So I'll get a show. I just don't want to be, so I'll be fine.
Good thing it rained.
Was that?
Good thing it rained.
Yeah. We have this bunch of lots right out back here, or on the front door, and they were. It was all grown up, and they had guys up there with jetties about a month. They cut it down, so it should be good. And so stuff here, because of humidity, believe it or not, stays longer than you think.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys are safe while he's being
he's been in this building for 16 years.
Is the roommate your neighbor? I mean.
Zach, the one on this side, yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, so that should have made me think. I didn't even think about that until now, but now I remember.
So which one's got the fireworks?
The 16, you guys been 16, Zach.
Oh.
Matt, my neighbor next door, you know.
Yeah.
But, my battery's low.
All right, well, we've been on for almost an hour, so.
Yeah, when this happens, it goes quick, so I better go. Because it happened, got my sister up. I was wondering if I can't make this Zoom thing work for you. I mean, is there a way you could
schedule it?
Send it to her, yeah, schedule, and then promise not to listen?
Well,
it won't be anything.
Well, if I'm the host, I think I have to be on there while you guys are there.
Okay, never mind. I'd rather, because I don't know how comfortable they feel. I'd be happy as a clamado. So, all right, I'm gonna
try to schedule multiple meetings with her and see if that changes everything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try that.
That seems to be working for us.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna go plug in before it dies.
All right, I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Happy New Year.
Love you too. Happy New Year to you. Yeah. See you next year, girl.
Yeah, see you next year. Bye.
Thanks for joining us. That was episode 2 of the Dave and Joy Show.